Crazy story.
For him.
Crazy story. I was working with her mom. Her mom lives in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, all right, you're going to have to help me on this. Obviously, go to the source, you know, to help her, make her happy.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, we had this carriage ride planned out, and this whole day, like, okay, here we can do something. We can go have lunch here and dinner here. And the weather turned to crap. Like, it was
bad.
We were supposed to be going to dinner. Oh, and she shot down the carriage ride. She's like, who goes on carriage rides when they go places? We're in Charleston, South Carolina.
I was like,
So it's like super beautiful downtown, you know. I was like, all right, shift, plan B. Her mom, Barbara, what are we doing? She's like, all right, don't worry, we got this. And then we decided that in Charleston, South Carolina, they have a lot of like nice restaurants on this strip.
Food is really nice there.
And in the middle of the strip, there's a like courtyard / farmer's market, and then this big church. And as we're walking by, I'm like, that's it. That church has a bright red door on top of an old church. It's like perfect for pictures. I was like, this is what we're gonna do. I was like, so let's go to dinner, and then we'll come here and I'll propose to her here. Well, we're eating dinner, you know, the food's coming out. It's a nice restaurant. She didn't want her sisters to come with us. I was like, no, your sisters have to be there. So her mom helped me talk to her in that one.
Out.
And then we go outside, and it's like the winds are storming. It's almost like a hurricane's coming through. Lightning's everywhere. I was like, we're about to get drenched. I was like, all right. It's like, hey, we got this place we're supposed to go. Let's go down here. So her mom's pushing me. Her mom's got the camera. We get to the church. The gates are locked. So I'm throwing her over in this nice dress.
I'm thinking this is a picture my mom wants. She's like, I really want a picture in front of this church. I'm like, okay, like whatever. I'll climb over this fence.
I went to the corner store beforehand to get a ring pop because I was going to try and play it off like I was just kidding. Yeah. They didn't have ring pops, so I got a piece of Laffy Taffy. I was like, we're going to make this work. Throw her over this fence to where the spikes were brutal. I was like, if her dress gets caught, if her shoe gets caught, this could go really wrong. So I'm like, all my might, like, picking her up, setting her down. I jump over and we get there. And then I'm like, dude, I've rehearsed this like 3 or 4 times since we've gotten there. I'm all like nervous, and I forget half of what I had said I was gonna say, and I like twist up the Laffy Taffy, like string it out and wrap it around our finger. I was like, so what would you say if I married you? She probably remembers exact words better
he was just
than I
like,
do.
this would be a good place to propose, and I was like, haha, pictures, like trying to smile because my mom wanted this picture, and he's like, no, seriously. And he like put it around my finger. He's like, what if I were to propose for you and I right now? And I'm just like, Alvin, like seriously, stop it. And then he like gets the ring, and then I realized like all these flashes, and I was like, people are taking pictures. I was like, oh my gosh. And
it was awesome. People that were just walking by, like, stopped, pulled out their cameras, and like,
Cause,
so
like
her dress was like, because of the wind, was
made for
blowing
good
in the air.
pictures, I
Honestly,
guess.
we can send you if you give us your email. She has an amazing picture. It's like Marilyn Monroe style. I'm on my knees. You might want to black and white it because I ran out of socks. I'm wearing these like pink socks. I'm wearing her socks in the picture.
Just to give you an idea, but like
so funny.
the wind totally. People were like, "Is that a photo shoot?" I'm like, "No, it was a horrible storm, and my dress was just like
yeah, it was
coming up."
Totally out of nowhere, but I mean, once again, it all boils down to like we told you. I've been around her so long that like you kind of know when something's right.
Yeah.